Ajá. Mierda, espera. Jaisa Marce, sí, inició la grabación. Ay, nena, me siento en un Sivas, que te quede claro. Que,
Bueno, pues
que me acuerdo
empieza.
yo. Dale, nena, ya, espérate. Tú cortas eso, Jaisa, tú cortas los detrás de cámara. Ok. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this discussion on theories of language acquisition. Today we have a diverse panel. Jaisa, tú eres Jaisa Marcela. Jaisa,
Ay, tipo así.
Jaisa María. Di que Jaisa María. Iba a decir Jaisa María. Ah, ya, otra vez ya. Ya no te preocupes, Jaisa, ya todo bien.
Ay, no me dejaste la tarea.
No, no te preocupes más,
Eso se
eso
ha
se corta. Eso
quedado varado.
se ha quedado varado. Me estás viendo, me estás viendo,
¿Será
me estás viendo, me estás viendo.
Te estoy viendo y escuchando, pero ahorita se quedó como parado ahí.
Mira, debe ser entonces el internet. Tú sabes que acá está ahí que el huracán no sé qué cosita. Bueno, ahora sí, ya, Jaisa, todo bien. Uno, dos, tres. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this discussion on theories of language acquisition. Today we have a diverse panel, Haisa and this speaker Fiona, who will be sharing our perspective. Teaching English, especially at the beginning levels, present unique challenges. Today we will discuss what can facilitate this process and what innovative strategies we can implement. In this first part, each of the participants will share their observation and the problems encountered in their reports. Please, Haisa, can you start?
Hello, Fiona.
Hi, Haisa.
My presentation.
Yes, I
The
will see.
problem, okay. The problem, the lack of activity participation of some students in group discussion. Theory analysis report. Name of the three observer classes. Write the list. Talking about future. Let's talk about grammar and use. Context, all and factors. Linguistic, context, cultural environment, social norms, cultural rules. Education context, methodological approach, teaching resource assessment. Cognitive factors, the language factors were identified during the class. Cognitive process, attention, memory, information processing. Cognitive strategies, association, inferences, deductions, problem solving.
Okay, classmates, I
Continue your
think,
presentation.
yes, I think, classmates, that this issue is of great importance, and from what I have heard. In Integris, the issues already mentioned. Okay, I will share my observation about the theories of language acquisition in three classes in our self-thinking group. Okay, as I am sharing with my presentation. Yes, compañera, the second is slide, please. This is? Okay. Thank you so much.
Querida, tú me puedes escuchar.
Sí, sí, te escucho.
Vas a llorar. Tenías el micrófono
¿Apagado?
cerrado. O sería
Ay, no me
yo,
digas.
sí. Porque yo te estoy diciendo, ve, la otra vez lo cerraste, bebé. ¿Por qué lo cierras y lo abres? No sé cómo haces, pero mira, ahí está cerrado en este momento.
Espérate, espérate. Ya.
Ay, Fiona, ay, ay. Yo no sé por qué se te abre y
Ahí
se
va.
te cierra de esa manera.
Nena, porque es que, o sea, yo no sé, porque tú sabes que uno, como te dije, siempre mírame si me salgo o no me salgo porque yo no hundo nada. Entonces, a veces uno queda como que yo no sé si es el micrófono, como que uno hundiéndolo o algo, y ya. Bueno, ya empecemos otra vez, Isaac. Pero sí se puede grabar desde aquí, Isaac. ¿Eh? O no sé si tú
Quedan
quieres.
15 minutos.
Bueno, ya, hagámoslo en 15. Ahorita en 15, Isaac, y tú cortas esa vaina. Dale, ¿te parece?
Empecemos. Bueno,
Dale.
tú empiezas.
Yo empiezo, yo
Em,
empiezo. ¿Sí me escuchas?
ahora sí te escucho.
No voy a hundir nada, no voy a, es más, voy a mirar nada más, voy a mirar a ti más bien, no voy a hundir nada.
Dale.
Okay, hello everyone, welcome to this discussion on theories of language acquisition. Today we have a diverse panel, Haisa and this speaker Fiona. How will be sharing our perspective? Teaching English, especially at the beginning level, present unique challenges. Today we discuss what can facilitate this process and what innovative strategies we can implement. In this in the first part, each of the participants will share their observation and the problems encountered in their reports. Please, Haisa, can you start?
Okay, continue my presentation. One
Okay,
moment.
no
Okay, the problem, the lack of activity participation of some students in group discussion. Theory analysis report. Name of the three observed classes. Write the list, talking about future, less tal about grammar and use, context and factors, linguistic, context, cultural environment, social norms, cultural rules, education context, methodological approach, teaching resource assessment, cognitive factors. The language factors were identified during the classes. Cognitive process, attention, memory, information processing, cognitive strategies, association, inference, deduction, problem solving.
okay, Nate. I think that this issue is of great importance, and from what I have heard in integraries, the issues are already mentioned. I will now share my observation about the theories of foreign language acquisition in three classes I observed in the infield group. Please, classmate, share my presentation.
Okay, one moment. Okay, continue.
Okay. The first class, what like I saw question incomprehensible input theory. Uh, is that students learn better when they hear language that is easy to understand but a little harder than what they already know. In this class, students describe famous people using new vocabulary. Okay, they look at the pictures and example. This help them understand the new words better. I also noticed question monitor hypothesis. Some students check their description before sharing. This means they were thinking about their language use. Additionally, there was an external monitor in their class. This was their teacher. She acted as guide and facilitator throughout the lessons, helping students reflect on their language. Okay, in the second class, everyday life superstition, I also students discussing cultural superstitions. Here I saw crashing affective filter hypothesis. I think that a friendly and safe classroom helps students feel good. When students feel good, when students feel happy, they learn better. Okay, I also notice interlanguage theory in actions. Interlanguage is the way learners create their own language rules as they learn. In this class, students share their experience about situation and they use different grammatical structures. Sometimes they make mistakes or use unique forms of grammar that are not correct yet. That is normal, okay? And show that they are experimenting with the language. For example, a student may say, I see a black cat and it is bad luck. The sentence shows that they are trying to use the present tense correctly, but may still need to improve their grammar. These mistakes are part of learning and help students develop their language skill over time. In the last class, oral composition, I also discussion about zombies in video games. Students use different grammar for forms like present simple and present continuous. I know with the cognitive approach during this class. Okay, the cognitive approach focuses on how students think and learn. It encourages active participation and critical thinking. In this class, students build knowledge by discussing their ideas about zombies. They had to think about what they wanted to say and how to say it incorrectly. For example, when discussing video games, students had to use vocabulary relate on gameplay and characters. This helped then connect new words with their experience. By thinking with each other, they learn from their peers and improve their understanding of the language. I also saw crashing comprehensible input hypothesis again. Students were exposed to different grammar structure during discussion, which helped them use the language correctly in their oral composition. However, I also have a problem in both the what do you look like and oral composition classes. Okay, digital tools were only used for evaluation purpose, like that of exploring topics. These tools were not used for teaching new ideas. Um, Most of the time, only slides were presented. This made learning feel passive and not very engaging for the students. Additional, there was a lack of diversity in teaching methods. The reliance on slide did not encourage active interaction among students. The situation limited students' ability to engage deeply with the content and reduced their motivation in the learning process. In conclusion, my observation shows that we need to use different teaching methods to make learning more effective and fun. Using digital tools and games can help students participate more actively and feel motivating. Teachers should also learn about new technologies to improve language teaching. This way, we can create a better learning environment for everyone. Okay, taking into account all the issue, your debate will be about the lack of activity participation in learning English in virtual environments. Today, Haisa and I will discuss some ideas to improve this situation. Let's start with the first question. Haisa, what innovative activities do you propose to improve English learning with the digital tools?
Thank you, Fiona. To improve its participation, I should get using platforms like Netflix and Spotify. These apps are popular among students and can be effective tool for learning. For example, we can watch series or movie in English on Netflix. It helps students hear the language in a real and fun context. Additionally, Krashen mentions that a safe environment is crucial to reduce high effective filters that facilitate participation.
I agree, Haisa. I also think we can use YouTube. Use YouTube not only to watch explanatory videos, but also to see clips from viral movies. This will help use analyze the use of grammar in everyday situation. By watching this example, students can better understand how the language is used, different contents, and relate into the concept of interlanguage. as they build their own linguistic systems with learning. Another interesting activity is using Spotify to listen to songs in English. Students can follow the lyrics and learn new vocabulary while enjoying their favorite music. This makes learning more engaging and relevant for them. Now, let's move to the second question. What specific resources or digital tools do you propose to support these activities?
To support our activities, I recommend using Padlet. It is a tool where students can share their ideas and work. They can post images, list or video about their project. This encourages collaboration and allows everyone to participate. We can also use Quizlet to practice vocabulary. This tool allows you to create interactive flashcards that help students learn new words in fun way.
Yes, besides a Padlet and Quizlet, I think Microsoft Teams is very useful for virtual classes. It allows you to do video calls and chat in groups. Students can work together and on documents in real time, which make collaboration easier. Another valuable tool is Genially, where teachers can create interactive presentation for their classes. With Genially, uh, with Genially, um, teachers can include attractive visuals, videos, and interactive activities that promote meaningful learning. This helps capture student attention and allows them to interact with the content more effectively. Now, let's talk about the last question. How can we evaluate the impact of these activities on learning English?
I
What, you- what
suggest
do you think, Haisa?
I suggest that teachers observe the students during activities. They can take notes who participates more and who needs more helps. This will help you understand better how a student feel when participating. Also, we can do simple know what they like it and what they like. This will give students a voice and help us improve our class.
I agree with that, Haisa. I also think it is important to give a constant feedback to the students. After each activity, we can have a short discussion about what they learn and how they feel about participating. Okay, participating. Excuse me. This not only helps students reflect on their learning, but also shows then that their opinions are important. This have been a very interesting debate. We have discussed several innovative activities, useful digital tools, and effective evaluation methods to encourage active participation in learning English in virtual environments.
Thank you for you listening to our ideas. I hope these strategies helps improve participation in all classes.
Yes, thank you all for being here today. I hope we can implement this idea soon. Goodbye. Espera,
Right.
espera ahí. Si hablé con el micrófono dañado, si hablé con el micrófono apagado en la última, sorry, ya tú, ya ahí ya no
No, no,
importa.
no, no. Está bien. Y nos pasamos porque ya es la 1:32.
Tú, pues, tantísimo.
Dos
Espérate ahí,
minutos, dos
espérate,
minutos, 2 minutos más.
espérate ahí. Ay, no, gracias a Dios, Aiza. Joder, que saltito ese guión de 12, de 15 minutos. Joder, tengo la varita en la mano, Aiza, espérate ahí.
Bebe, voy a.
No, qué pena, la tuve que
Tarea.
regañar. Nena, tuve que regañar, nena, porque yo hablando lo más rápido que podía, nena.
Bueno, ya voy a editarlo para subirlo. Tengo que subir el link.
Mierda, espérate, yo hablando de micrófono apagado. Si quieres, lo editas y lo subes a YouTube y de ahí al foro. ¿Oíste? ¿Sí me escuchaste?
Ya.
Y entonces me avisas
Listo.
enseguida
Sí, sí, sí.
para yo hundir el proyecto, ¿oíste?
Ya,
Y tomamos las
dale.
capturas ya.
Voy.
Dale, nena, chao. Me vas hablando
Ya
por
voy.
WhatsApp,
Chao.
¿oíste? Chao.
Yo te escribo y todo, dale.
Dale, dale.